Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. We'll kick this away to start us off. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will have the football first here. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we've seen.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, they're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Grab near the sticks. It's Andrews. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark. He jumped right over the defender.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. He finds some space. Picks up the first down and still going. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Across midfield. He's past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Sooners. A crucial pick six.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. On the move now. Pulls it in. It's Andrews. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Bulldogs will crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Makes the catch. It's Moran. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call specifically for these situations.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Empty set now, 5 wide. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass is caught. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Looking to throw it again. He makes the grab. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. The offense going with the hurry up.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Has the first, still on the move. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Way too much speed on that play. Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion.
Chris, what a play by this quarterback. 1 second, he's surveying the entire...
Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Oklahoma Sooners offense comes out for their first possession today. Got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. And he's got another chance to have another great day.
Here's the second down play. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Dogs come up to the line in a hurry-up. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his second interception today. Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Look out, room to run here. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
Grabbed by the receiver. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Now the try for 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. And the catch is made in the end zone for 2 points.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The important third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass is caught on a comeback route. They finally get him down, but a big play to 46. The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And the Sooners pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Lego.
The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught, completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The Bulldogs will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. Extending the play now. The senior calls his own number and picks up the first down. No huddle now for the offense.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice game.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The Dogs will look to convert here on 4th down. To keeper trying to get to the marker.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Bulldogs will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Needs a completion here on 4th down. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Boy, we're just hearing this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second. Reception, good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Look out, he's in the clear. What a stiff arm. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain. The Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out.
You talk about a headache for a defensive coordinator. You got to plan around that kind of speed and discipline and elusiveness from a quarterback like this. Man, it creates nightmares that this defensive coordinator, I'm sure, dealt with.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback. Defense sitting back in zone, but he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here.
He was on target with his first try. See if he can keep it going from 34 yards away.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff from the shotgun. As the first down is still going.
They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. Fires it on the move. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Fires quickly to the left. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw yet again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. The pocket breaking down. Escapes the pocket. He's got enough for the first down and still going. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Sooners come to the line in a hurry up. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And they'll kick it away here. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play more conservative. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. And they get the completion. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Getting set. Here's second down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Escaping the pressure, moving right. He's got room to run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Looking deep downfield to the left. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. After the PAT, the lead is now 16 points. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. And they come up with something here. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to...
Breaks into the clear. Great effort there to make something happen, but they bring him down, and that will wrap up the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far, and it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. Here's the return from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. First play of the second half to keep it on the ground. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and... to get a little bit closer to the marker. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Defense has got him, but that wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down. The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? The back's got it. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Andrews. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. 1st down. They're looking for more now. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. Georgia now operating in the red zone. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Dogs. They are pouring it on now.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? It's a quick grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. 1st and 10 now for the offense. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's swarmed by the defense. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The Sooners will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. The Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward. Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
6th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to throw here. It's a wide receiver screen. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's brought down, but good for a first and goal at the 4.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a first and goal inside the 10.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Takes the handoff. It's Moran. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day.
Touchdown, Georgia. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. On the run, he'll let it go. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Pressure is coming. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And the Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. 3rd down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're invited.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Looking downfield near the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop. He hands it off from the gun, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They're looking for some space. It's Moran. The Bulldogs will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. A new set of downs after that completion. Grinding away with the running game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Quarterback keeps the football. A matchup of two powerful teams this late in the year. We thought it kind of had a playoff preview feel to it, and the higher-ranked team has taken care of business. They're going to emerge, looks like, with a huge W going forward.
I think the thing that really stood out in this football game is that higher-ranked team dealing with the pressure and the expectations. They handled business. Really good football game. Both these teams will benefit from playing in this game late in the year. But now comes the pressure. Higher-ranked team wins this game. Now the expectations every single week will be high. They'll have to continue to play with great poise.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll try a pass here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock.
Timeout, Georgia.
Game is clearly wrapped up, but the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. And looking to throw now on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but there's a penalty marker on the field. A crucial pass interference call late in this tie game. The defense not happy about that call. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good, and time expires on the game. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
GGS